We're here talking about a fantastic show that we did called The Real Full Monty.
I love it. And Anthony, what inspired you to get this group of guys together for this special, and why make it a strip show?
Well, we made it a strip show to get viewerships. Unfortunately, we're all affected by this disease of cancer. And I was approached by Fox to do this show. I was familiar with The Real Full Monty, the movie, and The Real Full Monty that they've been doing in Europe for several years now. And so they asked if I wanted to come on board and be the host, be the first host for here stateside. And I was like, sure, I would love to. Unfortunately, my personal connection to cancer, I lost my biological father and 3 of his siblings to cancer, all within a year and a half of one another. And, a very dear friend of mine from college, she I lost her battle with cancer right as we were filming The Full Monty. So it was important for me to do this show to bring awareness, for men in particular, to go to the doctor to get checked up. Get a checkout, for testicular, colorectal, and prostate cancer. And, I assembled a great group of men. Some of them I didn't really tell them exactly what we would be doing. Others I did.
Oh, so that's how you got them to say yes.
Yeah, Tay Diggs will probably come over here and say, yeah, he asked me to do the show, but he didn't tell me I was going to get butt naked. But yeah, it showed bravery. We had to strip ourselves of our ego. And pride, well, maybe not pride, but just strip ourselves of our ego and just, learn to be comfortable in the skin that we're in and bear it all to the world, but for a great cause.
I love that. And how did you prepare to bear yourself in front of the world, both mentally and physically?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't go to the gym like I really wanted to before this because I was a little busy. But mentally, I knew it was a greater cause and a greater purpose. So that was the easy part, I wish I would have lost at least 10 pounds before I did this. But you know what? I'm husky and handsome, and the world needs to see it that way.
Husky and handsome, another age.
Yes.
I love it. And how was supporting James through his journey during the show?
It was great. And that was a bombshell that James dropped on us while we were rehearsing and having a dinner on camera. And he was very forthcoming and honest about, had we talked to him 6 weeks prior that he wouldn't have been able to do the show because, of the state that he was in. But that just brought us even closer together, and strengthened our brotherhood.
Such a vulnerable and brave thing to do.
Yes, it is. It is. And sometimes, we have to do that. We have to get out of our own way. And, we have to share our stories with the world.
And lastly, I want to ask, any advice for Conan O'Brien, who's going to be taking on the Oscars as a host? You smashed it being a host. It's a hard job.
Yeah.
Any advice for him?
I don't think Conan needs any advice on hosting the Oscars.
People would say the same about you before the Emmys, though.
Yeah. But Conan is great at what he does. He has a great team that surrounds him, great writing staff. He's witty. He's funny. He's talented at what he does. So I didn't know Conan was going to be hosting the Oscars this year. I thought my name was still in the hat for it. But no, Conan's a great guy, and I enjoy him. I've been a fan of his for years. So Conan, great, good luck to you, brother, and I'm excited to see what you're going to do with the show.
Will we see you hosting one day again?
I hope so. I hope so. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know Conan was hosting the Oscars because I thought my name was still being thrown around. No, I would love to host the Oscars one day.
I think there's still time. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave it to the big redhead. I'm gonna leave it to the big ginger.
Anthony, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.